Hello, folks. We'll be getting started in just a moment. We're pretty much set up, but then I realized that my desk is an absolute mess right now. There's stuff all over the place. There's wires going every which direction. Everything's been dragged all over creation. I'm like, I can be better than this. I am better than this. So I'm gonna just take a moment to, I'm gonna take a moment to do better. And like organize this very slightly. Just like, there we go. The sticky notes can stand over here. We put the dice over. Oh my god, I found one of the dice that were missing. Bless. It was hiding because there's just a mess on my desk, is how this works apparently. Goodness gracious. And then I briefly clean off my glasses, so that I'm nice and presentable for the camera. I shaved even already this morning. Like, ooh, I'm really putting in the work today. I think I made them worse, actually. I think is what I just did. Try that again. I need a. I need to clean these glasses cleaning cloths. I got these like little microfiber cloths, but I've had them for years. And they get cleaned, but they get cleaned mostly when they accidentally find their way into the clothes. When they end up sitting in a pocket and accidentally going through the wash. I probably need to spend some time actually intentionally cleaning them, but you know me. That'll happen when it happens. But that's alright. Here we are. Hello, folks. I hope you're all doing well today. I sure know I am. I slept in about 2 hours, maybe. Nor like 1.5, 1 and 20, and then took my sweet time getting up and getting ready. But yeah, but listen. I'm here. I made it. I'm okay. I lived. Damn it, I lived. Oh goodness. Let me get a little closer to you here. This'll be good. And there goes the stream announcement, right on time. Good. Oh gosh, it is a frigid morning here. It is a whopping. Would you like to tell me something besides the Nasdaq right now? Would you? Rain next Monday, apparently. Okay. That's not what I was looking for. I think it's a little warmer than it was the past couple days because we had snow sticking to the ground, but it's melted as of this morning. Rat live, not allowed. Mads. Well, guess I'll just have to do it. This fork is like covered in like cinnamon roll, but yep, one second. No, you stay alive. Fine. I guess if I started breaking the rules, I might as well keep breaking the rules. Oh, sorry. Sorry, there's some sirens. They finally found me. It's a busy morning out there, or I guess it's now getting to be afternoon around here, but it's my morning, damn it. I just got up and got moving, so it's morning insofar as I'm concerned. But it's good to see you, Mads. Welcome in. How are you doing? Oh gosh, if you can't tell by the fork, I've got a little snack here. We're reviving an ancient tradition, the old ways. Ba 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 ba. I've got an Aldi cinnamon roll. I bought a package when I was recovering from the food poisoning. My eyes were very big and hungry and ravenous when I was grocery shopping, and I was like, I want treats, god damn it. Like I can still feel that I lost some weight. Like between being sick for like a week and a half ish and than getting food poisoning for like 4 days. Like, I've definitely lost a little weight. I can feel it in my ass, right? Where it's like, I gotta correct the record here. I worked hard on that. I gotta put that back on. OMG, I'm so jealous. Do you want to be even more jealous? I can arrange that. Watch this. Mmm. God, that's really good, actually. Why did I ever stop eating these? You know what I think happened is I was leaving them like sit for too long, so they're getting kind of dry, and so they weren't as good anymore. But like this, I just got this yesterday. You know, I'm like pointing at it. I just got this yesterday. Like these are still basically fresh. These are really, really good. I'm gonna keep eating on that. Oh, and hello, Andro. Hello, hello. Very good to see you. Welcome in. I'm gonna order a custom wedding cake just for myself. Hell yeah. Ooh, what do you want to get for your wedding cake, though? I'm an adult. I'm allowed. We're adults. We can do whatever the fuck we want. That's what I was on. Like, I was like, okay, I can order a box of cinnamon rolls. I forgot what they were called for a moment. Of all these cinnamon rolls for myself, right? There's 8 rolls that come in a box. I get 8 of these things. This is the first one out of the box. I'm set, right? I can have a box of all these cinnamon rolls. I can have hot chocolate. I can have a tub of ice cream, which I probably won't touch unless I'm like high, but it's ice cream. It sits in the freezer. It's gonna stay good for ages. Um, and I can have all of this because I'm a fucking adult. And I can be as addicted to sugar as I want to be. Sorry I'm late. I decided to try out TikTok, and honestly, when you're looking at ornithologists talking about birds, it's very fun. I don't know how to feel about ornithologists making short form content on TikTok, but pop off, ornithologists. And you're not late, Andro. Number one, you really can't be late here. Like, the show is like, come as you are, come as you will, right? Just make sure that you and sorry, that's a dumb fucking joke. But what was I even saying before I decided to make a fool of myself live on camera? I guess that would have been before I went live, right? I don't know what I was saying all the way back then. But no, you can't be late here. Like, and we just started too. Like, get on in here. Will do, boss. Oh no, I hired goons. I want a vanilla sponge cake and a thick chocolate topping. Yes. Oh my god, you get it. You get it, Mads. You understand. Oh. I could go for a good cake too. You know what I want? I just want to eat like carbs and like sugar, and I just want to devour food that is going to be like super calorie dense. And I think I know why. It's like I shouldn't be beating myself up for it. Here's the thing, right? Like, I, again, for those of you, who maybe don't know, I am a scrawny motherfucker, right? Like, I am thin as fuck. It was a lifelong battle to reach a healthy weight, which I did successfully do. I'm not like underweight anymore, technically. I think I'd have to double check after this most recent bout of illness, but I've been doing pretty darn well by myself. My cake has any font. Is that fondant or fondue? Fondue? I will riot? That looks like fondant to me. I don't know. I'm stupid. I'm not a confectionery wizard. I'm just a wizard, Fireball and all that jazz. um But what was what was I on about? Oh yes, it's like you know have I'm a scrawny person by default. You know, just the way I'm built, you know, the metabolism that runs in my family, you know, I have the issue where it's difficult for me to keep and put on weight, right? Um which is not the common issue to have, you know, and I'm just gonna call it the West right now. You know, not exactly the most common issue to have. So like I grew up around all of this like healthy eating like education stuff that's always like, you know, avoid any fatty foods, you know, things that are high in calories, calorie dense foods bad, you know. Butter is the great sin, and you know, and all that shit. And it's like I don't think they ever called butter the great sin. I'm being a little dramatic here, but you know exactly what I'm talking about. We all grew up around this, right? Um, and we kind of like still took that to heart, you know, even though that advice was not really designed for us. When I went to the doctor, right, and my weight came up, literally multiple times from different doctors throughout my life, pretty much until I was an adult. And I think even once when I was an adult, I was told, and I quote, "Do you like cheeseburgers? If so, you should try eating one." Always with that opening question though, do you like cheeseburgers? Because like they wanted me to eat, you know, calorie dense food because I was so thin. I used to be like way worse than I am now. You know, I am pretty healthy. Girl, you hang out with me, you can kiss your celeb lifestyle goodbye. You see, that's what people say, but it's like I just I'm not really a big snacker. It's like right now I have this. I have this sitting in front of me. I've taken one bite. Maybe two? Did I take two bites? I'll take a third bite right now. It's like I'm not a snacker. I don't really have the instinct for it. And that's like the big thing that gets people, right? Cuz I know plenty about weight gain because I've had to learn tricks in order to push weight gain. Basically right now around me I've got a little weight gain setup set up. So I've got this, you know, calorie dense snack. Oh. Mm. Mm. And then here, I don't know if I can tip it so that you can see it. Oh, yep, you can see that that's not water. I'm not going to tip it any further, otherwise I'm going to spill it all over myself. This is juice. And juice is a liquid calories. You know, it's not a ton, but liquid calories are very easy to get into your body and easy to get quite a few in readily as part of your fluid intake. And so, you know, having, you know, calorie dense, you know, easy to snack on foods around you, as well as liquid calories as a part of your diet, is one of the ways that I was able to slowly, painstakingly, over the course of years, put on enough pounds to like enter you know, a healthy weight range. Um, but now I'm sitting here, right? And still there's that little part of my brain that fires up. That fired up when I like ordered all these snacks after clearly losing weight from being sick, right? And I was like, "Oh no, I'm being bad and I'm addicted to sugar and you know, and oh, I'm treating my body so terribly." And it's like, "Bitch, look at me." Look at me. I can eat whatever the hell I want. I should. It's basically medically encouraged at this point. Oh my god. Ugh. But that's where we are right now. So we're working on it. We're making it happen. We're doing this. We're making this happen, you know? It's been so long since I got myself any juice. It's just water. I mean, water is excellent. Water is good for you. And if you just drink water, good for you. I love juice. Juice makes me very happy. And if you're a scrawny little thing looking to put on a bit of extra weight, honest to God, drink fruit juice. And as you get into it, you'll find that there's a lot of, fruit juice mixes that they make and they just stock on grocery store shelves that are very, very good. Like, this is not a fruit juice of God's design. This is like cranberry juice mixed with like two other kinds of fruit and like an unholy like witch's brew. And it's delicious and I love it. I love these like cranberry juice mixes. They really are good stuff. Um Full of sugar. I do think it's unfortunate that so much of this stuff is like pretty reliant on sugar to be calorie dense. I think that there is a world that I would wish for that is not sugar addicted. But I can't fight the sugar lobby, and when I go to the grocery store and I try to buy decent foods, everywhere I look is more sugar. Um, I was just thinking this morning, like, oh well, I had a little bit of breakfast, and I was like, well, what drink am I gonna take over to stream? And then my initial instinct was, oh, I'm gonna make up some hot chocolate. And I was like, okay, all right, Sugar Queen, jeez, gosh, just gulp that stuff down, why don't I? If I wasn't eating and drinking healthy, I'd have like 200 kilograms. I don't know how much a kilogram is. So I'm going to presume that that's I don't know what to presume actually. That sounds like a lot. Um you know, but I know it's not 1 to 1 with pounds. Come to the Balkans and try some burek that's so calorie heavy it has very little sugar, maybe some fatty ajvar. That sounds good. I don't know what's in it, but it sounds good. It's like 2-ish pounds. Yeah, so you'd be about 2 pounds. Thank you for translating, Mads. That definitely sounds like the right number. Oh, goodness gracious. I'm gonna eat another bite. 440 pounds. Jesus Christ. Okay. All right. So what? A kilogram is like 2.5 pounds then? Is what that comes out to? No, not quite. Not quite 2.5. More like 2.2? 2.2. 2.2 pounds. I'm thinking. I'm using my brain. I can do math. Mm. A while ago at work, I calculated exactly how much money. Um, Actually, I don't think it was even how much money, how much percentage a single minute represented of the time that we were supposed to, like, spend on our shift. Like 8 hours, right? And I divided it down and figured out exactly like how much 1 minute was, just because I was bored on shift one day. And I forget the results, but I should have posted them because it was a matter of discussion, like what the percentage progress of the shift was, and I was like, okay, I can do this. Yeah, I can figure this out. But yeah, no, that's like 2.2 pounds. Oh, it's like 2-ish pounds. Oh, Matt, I see. Mads was giving me the real answer, but like what 1 kilogram is in pounds. I thought you were joking around and saying, yeah, like 200 kilograms is like 2-ish pounds, and I'm like, oh yeah, yeah, totally. Oh, goodness gracious. You know what the problem is with like drinking juice and eating sugaring food on stream is though? Uh, It's not very good for your throat. Um, it does kind of put a little extra tax on there. But I do have regular old water. The tried and tested way to keep my throat clear. Oh, we probably aren't going to be doing a whole lot of just chatting today. I am honestly, I'm just eager to play some solo hunt. I might not be quite as chatty as usual. I'm still a little bit. I'm at about like 90, 98, 99%. I feel pretty darn good today. But I'm just getting off of like days of being sick. What am I supposed to be just chatting about? It's like, you have okay, but like it's like if you're I feel like one of the things that really helps with like rambling constantly and like chatting and being like a strong conversationalist is like getting up to things, you know? And that is a very broad way of putting it. That doesn't have to be necessarily going out and doing things, just having things happen in your life, right? Um, it could be getting involved in a hobby or, some friend that you reconnected with recently. Actually, that happened here recently. A old friend of mine, who who may be trouble. I'll be real. I mean, every once in a blue moon she tunes in here, so if you are here, hello. You might be trouble. Reached out like not terribly long ago. I was able to check back in here in the past couple days. But stuff like that. It's like, you get up to stuff, things happen, events happen in your life, and then you can come and then you full stop the sentence right there. And then you go ramble about it. But I've spent the last like few days being like just fucking dying, It's like what on earth am I gonna ramble about? It's like old news, right? At the very least, I need to shake the rust off a little bit, and we've got a little bit of a shorter stream today. I'd like to get in a good chunk of games, so we might go on over a little bit early. I love it when some USians say water, water instead of water. It's like British people saying whoa, 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 whoa. I can't say that. Um, water? Yeah, I guess some Americans do say that. Water. What water? Water. It's not how I say it. So like I'm kind of playing at the accent. Yeah, no, they're weird. We think they're weird too. Um, Oh my gosh, you know what happened at work the other day? AKA last night? Last night, yeah. Last night I was at work and I was taking a call from an apartment complex, right? Not naming accounts or anything. I don't even remember the name of the complex. We answer for so damn many. Um, but the caller comes on the line and she asks me if we have the number for the wreckers. And I'm like, sorry, I don't think that I heard you quite right. What number was it you were looking for? What information did you need? And then she just says, again, oh, I was wondering if you had the number for the wreckers. I'm like, and then thankfully, like she, in the process of like saying it the second time, she kind of explains the situation a bit more, so I get some context clues. And she's like, yeah, there's some people that definitely don't live in the complex that are parking, and I want to call the wreckers, and get them to come out here. And I put it together that like, oh, towing this is a towing call, right? You get those occasionally on these apartment accounts, because we answer for their emergency maintenance lines, right? And we don't do anything with towing, thank God. Um, we don't even have the tow company's numbers on file, so I couldn't provide that information. But we do know, not as part of the account, but just some general knowledge that if there is a tow company number for tenants to call, it'll usually be on a sign around the lot, or it'll be in like an informational packet provided by the leasing office, right? So I let her know that, and she's like, "Oh yeah, yeah. You know what? I think I got an informational packet like that. Thank you for the help." And we hang up. They sound like a fun bunch. Yeah, yeah. It's like what a violent name for a tow No, no, like a way to call a tow company is wreckers, right? So after that call, I go and I just post in our lobby chat, like, hey, is it like a regional dialect to call tow companies wreckers? Because I felt like I had heard it somewhere before, but I couldn't quite place it, and it just come up in this call, right? Um, and my supervisor was like, yeah, I think that is. And we had a brief little back and forth over it, talking about it, and her take on it was it likely is not an idea like being used as a verb where it's like they are wrecking cars, like a kind of violent thing. More that tow companies may be more associated with picking up wrecks, and therefore they are wreckers in the sense that they deal with wrecks, right? From like accidents or abandoned vehicles, as opposed to coming to tow perfectly serviceable vehicles, right? Which is what would be happening in this case, but you know, so it goes, right? And I was like, oh, that sounds like a perfectly reasonable explanation. But I think my version's way more fun, which is an image of some guys come out with like some sledgehammers and stuff, and they fucking wreck your car. They fucking drag your car off to the impound lot and toss it in, the big grinding machine. Just grind it down to scrap metal. They wreck it. I think my version's way more fun. Maybe in more of a theoretical sense than an actual practical sense, but I kind of like thinking about it. The tow company, yeah, the tow company. That's where I work. I can prove it if you want. Oh, hmm. Mm 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 mm. Mm 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 mm. Mm 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 mm. Mm 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 mm. 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 Shall we play a little bit of Hunt Showdown? I'm quite raring to go for a little bit of Hunt Showdown. I I quite like a little bit of Hunt Showdown. Do you like Hunt Showdown? I like Hunt Showdown. We're gonna be playing some solo versus trios here in a moment. I'm gonna get it all set up. And I think it's just gonna be a chill morning of that. I don't have heaps of energy, and I do have work in like 2 hours. In like 2 hours, I should be getting dressed and getting out the door to work. So, am I gonna hit the button right now? The moment I hit the button, like the camera's gonna be like on a timer until it dies. Indubitably. Thank you for the words of support. Tell you what. Oh, I've got to set up the rat, actually. I almost forgot. I almost forgot to get the rat on the screen. There we go. There we go. And then we come on over here to game. Game capture will be black for a moment because Hunt Showdown's got to get opened, right? But then once it is open, we should be good to go. And life should be just dandy. We can flip the camera closed, little privacy shutter, and we should be good to go in just a second. And you know what? You're here, Mads. I can do a little bit more teaching on like how to play solo. Does that sound all right? You know, I think it's a smaller crowd today. I don't think a single soul would mind. I had a really good time last time we streamed Hunt talking about like, some of the little tricks of playing solo, but I'd be happy to go like deeper into it. Really spend some time breaking down why certain things are done. Because I understand besides like me as the streamer, almost nobody in this community actually plays this game. um, and so explaining it is like, oh my god, I love teaching Hunt. I love teaching this game. I love this game. One of my greatest joys is sharing it with other people. So, let me get our little setup moved over here. Let me move on over the chat and the microphone. Let me be upset by the very loud goddamn truck going by. Jesus Christ, buddy. Calm down. We get some Hunt Showdown on that screen. There we go, there we go, there we go. Gaming time, gaming time. We actually switch over the title and category. We're gonna do solo versus trios. And titles are so hard. Like, how does anybody name anything, right? How does anybody name anything, Like, I don't know what to call a single thing. But I think I got it mostly. There, Hunt Showdown, set that category. A little bit of, like, forewarning for, like, that I'm gonna be rambling, teaching a little bit. I think that's a reasonable enough title. It's nothing great, it's nothing grand, it's something. It exists. Ba, 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 ba. Everything looks good. All right, we're rocking. I know, right? Like, I don't know. Every once in a blue moon, a decent name comes to me. Every once in a blue moon, but like not very often. Names are the hardest thing. They are. It's like you can come up with a great idea, but what on earth am I gonna call it? I don't know. Let's see what we got here, Hunters Wise. We're probably... Tell you what, we're gonna start from scratch, right? Because that's how you're gonna be starting your first solo. Is you're probably not building it from, like, a pre-built hunter where you can get all the cool tricks. This is a decent starting place. So we roll up this hunter and we look at them and we're like, well, they're missing some essentials, but they've got some interesting stuff in store. We have two choices we have a goal, right? We have a goal for some perks that we want to throw on them. The number one thing that we desire is Necromancer, right? Necromancer is a huge, huge, huge thing that you get as a solo. The ability to self-revive even just once, right, in the current game. It used to be even better for solos because it worked like normal, except you could just self-revive as a solo. So you'd only get your top bar burnt off. So you could revive multiple times in a match. It was really, really good. Nowadays, it's a self-revive and a full restore, right? Like the effect you get from Banish. Still incredible. It's not going to be getting you out of every situation because players can burn you out, they can camp your body. You're still vulnerable, you're still stoppable. but it's going to let you survive a lot of situations that otherwise would just end your run right there. Necromancer costs 4 points. We have 1 floating, so we need 3 more. We could get rid of Ambidextrous and Whispersmith and get exactly enough, and that would leave us with Quartermaster, which I think is what we're going to do. Alright? Alternatively, we could get rid of Quartermaster, and maybe we would be able... Well, there's an argument to be made here, right? There's an argument to be made here. If you got rid of Quartermaster, you would be able to pick up... Do I even have this unlocked right now? I don't. If I had it unlocked... Oh, no, I do have it unlocked. You could pick up Lightfoot, which is really good for solos right now. It lets you crouch walk without making any noise, which is a big deal. But Quartermaster is excellent because it's going to add a little bit more power and versatility to our loadouts, which, given that we're going to have to do everything ourselves, kind of important. Additionally, for solo play these days, it's kind of unfortunate. There used to be a much more interesting decision process with your health chunks as a solo. These days, pretty much you just want to go full big bars. There's no convincing argument to take small bars as a solo these days because they no longer give you extra revives because of the way that Necromancer works, which is a shame. And then you get to play around with loadout. Honestly, play to what you're comfortable with, right? Especially if you're just starting out. I would recommend, and this is a recommendation for like most loadouts in this game, right? Is understanding your engagement ranges. In particular, as a solo, right? Understanding that you're going to have to engage maybe at a larger variety of ranges than a team would, right? Oftentimes when we play in teams, and Mads, you'll have experienced this, we'll have somebody who's like, yeah, I'm playing close range. And they'll have like a shotgun and maybe like a pistol that's built to support their shotgun, you know? Something with like FMJ so they can pen walls and stuff. And that's all well and good. You know, that's cool. But as a solo, if you're going to be doing that, you're going to be having to really keep in mind that you are a close range solo and you need to be keeping your position, just even like what compounds you're fighting in, very closely in mind. So, you know, you can play anything in your loadout, but you're just being especially sensitive to what you're putting in there. That being said, what on earth do I want to play today? What do I feel like playing today, is the question. I am a really big fan of the Sparks. It's a comfort weapon for me. We'll throw some Incendiary on it, and that'll be a good time. Okay, so always pick Sniper. Solo snipers are very popular. You know, they're absolutely a thing. So we pick up a Sparks because I like the Sparks. I am a big fan of the Sparks. I play a lot of Sparks solo. This is the 149 damage weapon. So if an enemy hunter has taken basically any damage and you hit them in the body, they're going to die. I want to play with the Deadeye crossbow more. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I laugh because Deadeye crossbow is considered a meme. I mean, it's a crossbow, so like it can kill people absolutely. You just have to learn its like drop. Deadeye crossbow player. That's nasty if you learn it, for sure. And then what else do we want here? What kind of 2-slot weapon do we want? See, normally, with the Sparks, I would follow it up with a pistol. But I've got this spare shorty sitting around, so you'll take like a shotgun for the close ranges. Sparks, do you want to take a, like, do we want to take, like, a special ammo? I got shenanigans to pull off? Hell yeah, we love some shenanigans. We could do flechette rounds, maybe. I'm not usually a huge fan of flechette rounds, but it could complement the sparks. This turns this into a very decidedly medium to long range loadout that can play around and, like, keep people off in close ranges, right? It's got some punishes. Let's do flechette. That'll be fine. So flechette is going to be less damage per shot, but it inflicts heavy bleed when it hits people. Heavy bleed is going to make people have to, you know, well, one, it's damage, right? It's bleed damage. It's going to make people basically have to start patching their wounds, which slows them down, and then a Sparks follow-up is potentially lethal, is the idea here. So we're just getting some loadout synergy. This is just general principles. Again, general principles for a loadout. You want melee tool. You want ways to deal with every AI, especially as a solo, because you can't be like, oh, hey, you know, my buddy over here has the way to deal with immolators. No, 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 no. Number one, that's bad principle. You should always be able to deal with every AI and every loadout. But especially as a solo, that's true, because you don't have a buddy. I'm a fan of this. This is pretty comfortable for me. Flare pistol for burning things, and a Derringer Penny Shot lets me deal with most AI that my throwing axes don't work on. Also lets you pull some interesting door breaches. And then what else we got? We're playing Sparks. And if we're playing Sparks, that's going to heavily favor me towards taking a Frag Bomb and a Hive Bomb. This does bleed damage, which we've just discussed with the flechette rounds. Hive Bomb, however, is even nastier, because it is a tracking poisonous wasp swarm, which adds a third status effect into our little rotation here, right? So we can deal fire, bleed, and poison with this loadout. And if somebody is being chased down by a hive bomb, they're basically guaranteed to be one shot to a Sparks. Beyond that, this is not actually a super ammo-intensive loadout, if I'm being perfectly honest with you. As a solo, running out of ammo is a very serious concern. This loadout is not actually too concerned with the possibility. It could be worse. It could be worse. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to be a little greedy. I'm going to take a stam shot because I don't have any other stamina solutions, and speed can save your life. Again, as solo especially, we need to keep in mind our position at all times relative to other players. We control our position relative to other players. That's how we stay alive. That's how we win fights. That's how we kill trios, right? That's how we beat the odds. Stam shot means that I don't have to worry about running out of stamina while I'm running for my life, basically. And it also helps us out with, like, boss kills and stuff, so I guess it's pretty cool or something. And that's a loadout. That's an alright little loadout. It's a little funky. I don't usually play flechette rounds, so, you know, we'll see how it treats me. We'll see, we'll see. Could be, it could be, you know, it could get us killed. Or it could be pretty cool. I could also just be wonky right now. This is my first game. This is my first game back since I was sick, actually. Jeez, what is with me taking all this time off from Hunt these days? I keep getting sick, that's why. That's literally the only reason. Oh. God, that's a good cinnamon roll. We've got a weekly challenge here to do Romero damage. I might do that tonight. Mel and I are considering doing a collab tonight, provided I have the energy after work, which is just going to be us playing Hump. So maybe I'll play some Romero games then. That sounds like a decent time. Yeah. I like the Romero. The Romero is a fun weapon. You know, one really good shotgun shot, and you better hope they die. I mean, I'm not complaining. And now we wait, and I quietly munch on some more cinnamon roll. Gosh, you know what I need to do? I need to go in and actually, like, change around the redeems. I need to I need to raise prices, and I need to mess with that treat redeem. Oh, here we go. Cinnamon roll. Wi-Fi so bad, a 4 megabyte files, ETAs 30 minutes? Dear Lord. That's just no good, is it? Alright. Let's push this plate away so I've got elbow room. That's how you know I'm a gamer. You know? I've got food at my desk for the ants. Oh my god, I could never stand that. Like, I've got, you know, I've had friends, I've, you know, got friends who, like, you know, and I get it as like a mental health thing, but like, oh my god, cans and like food waste like around my living space like kills me. I have a friend who I adore very much, and hello Grim, welcome in, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Good to see ya, bud. What am I looking at here? We've got a Hellborn on the map somewhere. I'll give it a listen in a moment. Okay, this is over here. Ooh. Hold up. And that's why you bring the penny shot Derringer, right? Because otherwise, you know, I mean, how do you deal with that? You just gotta beat it to death with your gun. Just squished a spider on my wall? Oh my god. Traumatic. Where are we going next? Do you know? Order Gordo's probably a safe bet. Yeah, let's go that way. Oh, and somebody's found a Hellborn. So we'll know where that is shortly. We don't really have to do anything about it. But now, I mean, opening up here, this is pretty normal hunt, right? You know, we're just trying to path efficiently. There are... I'm not immediately popping my Stam because this is not a boss rush build. I'm not that confident right now. I'll shoot straight with you folks. I'm not that confident about getting first to boss and holding down the lair. Not on a single bounty map, right? Just living the dream because I got a licensing exam tomorrow, so I'm trying to relax today. Figured I'd drop in. Hell yeah. Well, good luck, Grim. Believe in ya. Hope it goes well. So solo in particular, it's very important, again, Mads, that you don't trigger any of these sound traps. When you're playing in a team, it's also important, but also none of y'all seem to know how to avoid them to save your damn lives. Oh god, they're streaming. Oh lord. Fucking Twitch streamers, am I right or am I right? You straight? Doubtful? Oh, extremely doubtful. Alive. Oh, and hello, Glavco. Hello. Welcome in. Alright, good. Our clue's right up here. So We're just keeping our head on a swivel, getting our clues, doing our homework basically. And that's why we use big bars. That's one of the advantages. There's basically no risk that that burned off there. Oh, come on, give me my axe. Alright, that axe is gone. And we keep going. We keep on going. How much did it cost you to bribe Second Win for that Hunt Showdown vid? I know, right? I watched it and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so happy about this. Like, Hunt Showdown's getting so much positive attention right now. And it's like, it was a good vid, you know? Like, you know, guy was really breaking down, like, you know, fine reasons to like the game, like from a design perspective, like genuinely the sound design, the fact that this is basically a stealth horror PvP game, right? I'm just scanning this because the run that I'm proposing taking is very dangerous. Let's reroute to La Plata. What I'm doing is a little stupid, actually. Let's quickly take down our sound traps, run right into the Romero shotgun. Because we're not paying attention, but I gotta listen for this. See, and that's why we don't activate sound traps. Have expected the writer to be one of the friends you got into Hunt. Real, right? Yeah, and then all their buddies come over. So this is a team, not a solo. I don't want to revive into a shotgun, so... Oh, no, it's not friends. Is it? It's not friends? Excuse me, Shroud, are you okay over here? That was terrifying. See, it's a stealth horror game. Yeah, no, I think that this Shroud might be solo. I was rambling, but also... Let's do this. Motherfucker, jeez. No, that's others, even. That's alright, we get out of here. And that's just sometimes how it goes. Spectate them? I don't really like to spectate people too much. It's just not fun. And if you spectate somebody, you can't rejoin the match. Soundtrap this, soundtrap that. If you love sound so much, why don't you marry it? I'm not gonna bury it. I'm just gonna trap it, you know, in my basement. Yeah, no. I mean, I've gotten so many people into Hunt, you know. Like, I could have gotten the Second Win guy into it. You don't know. You don't know. That was pretty bad on my part. We activated like 2 sound traps, and then somebody turned around and waited for us. But that's the problem, right? Very good. That's the issue, is you activate 2 sound traps, and then, I mean, you never know which one is going to make somebody react to you. You never know. And so you just never activate anything. We're going to run basically the same thing again. Same thing, but we're going to run a high-velocity true shot for our long-range follow-up on the Sparks. And then largely the same, because it's comfortable for me. And we're gonna get right back into it. We are likely to be seeing a lot more Romeros right now, by the by, because there's a mission for them in the weeklies. So we're likely to see a lot more of that particular gun. Not unusual, not a particularly big problem, just the way that it be. And let's get our Necro going. Let's get back at it. Let's get back at it. And threaten them, type slurs at them. No, I don't think that I will, actually. No, I don't think so. Now, of course, you know, the real thing is that you're wanting to know, like, playing solo mats, like how you actually get to fighting in the teams, which we did not get to demonstrate at all because I went and died immediately like a chump. But this time I'll give you a good fight, I promise. Otherwise, you can sue me. I don't know how much you stand to get, but, I promise I won't settle the case. I won't go for a settlement. You know, you can win it in court. God damn it. Cinnamon roll. Hell yeah. What a good idea. I should eat cinnamon rolls more often. You know? I gotta get... What's that thing that the kids say these days? Caked up? I gotta get caked up. This ass ain't gonna grow itself, you know? V, no! What do you mean, Grim? What do you mean? What do you mean? What did I say? Is that not what the kids say these days? Oh god, this feels so much better already. With like a PAX in my hands. Oh, thank you for the blanket. I've got one right here. I can draw up around myself. Here, let's get that around us. Perfect. Oh my gosh, that feels better already. Let me see if I can snuggle my feet into it. Yeah. Oh, now we're comfy. You know, as the kids say, we're comfy maxing right now. Oh my god. I really get a kick out of saying like the stupidest shit. I don't know why. I don't know why I do. I just do. I don't like this compound as a spawn. I've got a lot of bad memories of running into other people. Oh. Oh my god, he was behind the curtain. I was like, I think I hear somebody here. I think I hear somebody, but I'm not so sure. V cringe confirmed. Oh my god, it's been confirmed for years, Grim. You know me. I've been cringed my whole damn life. Imagine, like, thinking that I'm not cringe. That would be cringe. Like, that's when you know you've got a problem. Yeah, hi, cow. Don't worry about it. It's fine. With this axe, we actually stand a reasonable chance of taking Scrappy. That's just the cow making ambient noises. It's not active. Okay, cool. Scrapbeak's being banished. Do we want to contest this is the issue? That's the big question right now. It's fun being the antagonist. Now I understand why villains are villainous. See, now you understand. You get it. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna pop our Stam Shot. This is a little trick for any mode of play. Pop Stam so you get the benefit. Oh my god, and you cycle it into that for a Frag Bomb? Okay. Alright, game. Show me thy favor. Allow me to squander it. I think we're gonna go north to Blackthorn. I think we want to interfere with this banish. Especially because everybody's banishing instantly, apparently. I think a team spawned at Blackthorn and a team spawned at Terminus. Cool. Very fun. Great. Thank you, Hunt Showdown. Thank you. Thank you. I'm so glad that I got to skip all the hunting and go straight to the showdown. Very fun. Grateful. Now, I know there's a team here and a team here. Let's presume... I hear a hive. Oh my lord, okay. Switch to our more expendable ammo type while we heal. Let's go find out if any of these guys are like holding angles. I hate approaching this compound. Let's not activate these birds. They're gonna get vision on me shortly, so... You know, this is mostly just me looking for an easy pick. And trying to rotate to stop them from leaving easily. Let's fall back. I might be at the edge of their range here. I'm not actually sure is the problem. I don't have a very good sense of, like, distance, is one of my weaknesses. So I have a little bit of a hard time telling. Here we go. Okay, where are those birds? Did they just bolt immediately? It sounds like it almost. Yeah, no, they're making a run for it. They want to extract bad. It's fine. Yep. Damn! They really went for that. Okay, alright. Fine. They jumped right through there immediately after grabbing Bounty, ran straight to there non-stop. I guess it's allowed. I guess it's allowed. Alright. Alright, fine. And now we start traveling. And right this moment, I'm caring a lot less about sound traps because everybody else should be over at Terminus Rail Yard. And my priority is to get over there quickly as opposed to quietly. But jeez. They really didn't want none, did they? I'm used to people moving a little bit slower when they try to leave a compound, but I guess that was an easier extract than I thought it was. I feel a little bit bad about that. I could have played that a little bit better. I could have stopped them. I could have held them up a bit better. Ah, well, ah, well. But this is gonna be better. Trust. Now we probably start avoiding sound traps because we're close enough that people will be paying attention. Presuming there's still fighting even happening. What's the status of bounty? Breaking full south. Okay. Yeah. Ooh. I don't think I'm gonna catch these people either. I'm being perfectly honest with you. Gonna hope that's them getting caught up on a team and not just shooting AI. Oh, Lord. Let's try and avoid these dogs. Because I'd really rather not right now. Don't activate the ducks, they'll give you away. It kind of looks like they've gotten stuck on another team, if I'm being honest. That might be our saving grace. We might be able to sandwich them here. Oh, God, why are they making me work so hard today in Hunt? What happened? I'm supposed to be working later today, not right now. This ain't right. I'm supposed to be relaxing. Alright, we're almost on top of them. So they're just ahead in these woods. I just don't want to accidentally aggro any AI or make any sound. I want to get into the ambush position. That's fire. That's a burning body. They're drawing ahead of me right now. They're almost at extract. Do they finish the fight, or are they just shooting AI now? Kinda seems like they are. Let's rock. We've gotten to take one shot at players. Story buddy, and they're out. Fuck! What if I scream? What if I just yell a little bit? I think it'll make me feel better. I think it'll make me feel better. I ran all the way across this fucking map. And I was always, even with stamina shot, just a little too slow to make it to the fight. It happens. It happens sometimes. It sucks, but it happens. We got some upgrade points. The hunter gets a little bit stronger. But oh my god. Oh my god, what a lame way to spend a match. Jeez. 10 upgrade points, though. Yeah, actually, the joke is that we're not gonna show any kind of combat. Any, like, real fighting today. It's not happening. Other cool solo traits. Physician is amazing. Conduit is great. We're gonna pick up Conduit. We're gonna pick up Physician. I highly recommend both of these. Conduit is like especially good on solos these days because it gives you 2 clues instead of 1, which will help us actually get to compound way faster. But it also gives you a stamina boost when you pick up a clue. So I don't need to bring Stam Shot anymore. It's a really big deal. Physician is important. Physician, you're like, oh, well, this doesn't have a particular effect for solos. But it reduces the time needed to bandage, and time management is a very big deal when you're like in a 3-to-1 situation. You can't afford to have downtime, right? If you're playing in a team and you get hit by a bleed round, you step aside and you're like, I'm bleeding, I'm bandaging. And your teammates rush in and they cover you and they push and they keep up the pressure while you reset, right? You can't do that as a solo. You can't afford that time because there's nobody to cover you. Yeah, this works. Cool. Just go right back in. You know, there's nobody out there to cover you, so Physician's extra important. Because the last thing that you need is to be dealing with a bleed or fire timer, right? While you've got enemies bearing down on you. Goodness gracious. Maybe we can get an actual fight this time? What do y'all think? Maybe? Possibly? Maybe we can. I don't even know if it's possible anymore. Well, we'll try again, damn it. We'll try again. Here we go. Oh, goodness. I'm really looking forward to it. I've got tomorrow off. And oh my god, am I looking forward to it. Like, I'm gonna go through today. Today's gonna be okay at work. Yesterday, kinda low-key. I mean, it would have sucked if it had not gone so fast, you know? Like, the customers were on something. Like absolutely insane people calling in, right? Like, multiple prank calls, which is unusual. And just, like, weirdly aggressive people. Something was in the water yesterday, I don't know. But today is gonna be fine and chill. There's my axe. There's my axe. There's a non-zero chance that there's other players at this spawn, who now very much know that I'm here. So we're gonna take the safer route in. And then, like, I'm gonna be able to go through this shift today and be like, yeah, in like a few hours, I'm gonna go home and I am gonna chill the hell out. I'm not gonna have to worry about it. Because tomorrow I've got off. I don't even know what I'm doing tomorrow. I might stream. I could. It's allowed. Believe it or not. That's a decision that I can make for myself. Oh, you motherfucker. Jesus Christ, you lived. Okay. Where's my axe? There it is. Oh my god. I keep losing them. I think I'm just wonky today is what's going on. I keep losing my axes. I didn't even register that that grunt got hit in the arm, you know? I was like, oh yeah, I hit him dead in the center in the chest. They died. And I went on with my life. Ooh. Some fun things happening out there. There's the axe. Let's head towards O'Donovan, I think. That kind of sounds like the direction that we're hearing fighting from. Shh. It's okay, little duckies. I'm one of you. As they say, quack, quack. Quack, quack, motherfucker. That's like a split river mill, though. Oh, I could get involved. I kind of want to get involved while there's like some chaos. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. One of the best ways to, like, fight as a solo is during a team fight. Because the chaos covers for your presence. They can't actually fully commit against you. So you just kind of hang around, you go in. It's a little more complicated, but it's also more complicated for them. That might actually be more on the La Plata mine side. That might be a little bit too far for me to justify right now. I might just head towards Grizzly, because Grizzly Lodge has an extract right next to it. And if two teams are caught on each other right there, there might not be much more stopping that Grizzly Lodge extract from happening. And I kind of would like to make some money at some point during these games. I think that would be kind of cool to get out with a bounty for once. I don't know. It might be alright, kind of. Oh, I've just had the thought. I don't know if it's gonna work out. I don't even know if I actually want to put the effort in for it. If I'm being perfectly honest. Because, like... Pardon me? That's almost certainly an AI. That's, like, gotta be an AI, right? That cracked that twig? Um, there is... It was a impromptu board game night that was proposed for this coming Sunday. Okay, there's some fighting here too. That's good. For this coming Sunday, board game night with my friends got proposed. And I work that night, unfortunately. Deeply unfortunate. Because I quite like my board games. But I could hypothetically switch my shift. You know? I could do it. But, like, do I really want to put in the effort? Let's switch over. Let's switch over and let's deal with these fucking bees. There's a team around on this side that I would like to find. There you are. I see them. That's not even the one I saw originally. That's one. Is it a solo in here? I see you. I know what you're about. I know what you're about with these triple peaks. Ooh, yeah. Okay, let's go. God, to have Serpent right now. God, to have a brain right now. I'd love to have one of those. Do any of you have a brain spare by chance? Come on, do it. Just stray back over.
Have to use melee because you suck dick at the game. That's right, bitch.
Dude is upset. Sure, let me check the fridge. Thank you. I love this shit talk. Oh my god. So now they don't necessarily know I'm a solo because of the situation here. There's just a lot of people going down. And we're alive for the moment. Probably not for terribly much longer, but we're alive. Full story, anyways. So these guys are kind of playing like assholes, but it's okay. We'll burn out their teammate. And then they'll revive Bolt. God damn it. So it goes, so it goes. We're just not playing all that good, honestly. And my shot hit the chains. Oh. I could have held a better angle on that. That's on me. So it goes, so it goes. This is one of the troubles of playing a single shot weapon. Yeah, you got the next one? Yeah, we got the next one. Don't you worry about it. These are warm-up games. You know, we're just warming up for tonight with Mel, right? Yeah. Oh, we kind of messed up this team, though. Those guys were not very nice, though. They were not talking nice to each other. I do not appreciate a bad attitude in my game, you know? What do we want here? Steady aim's kind of fun. What if we play Maynard, you know? I'm still in a single shot weapon mood. But I'm also maybe not in a Sparks mood, is what we're discovering. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe we, what kind of perks do we want here? Let's take these. Because I don't want to think about it too hard. Where's my Maynard? Maynard, loaded up with High Velo and Dum Dum. And then for your sidearm, grab a regular old Pax. Do you want a regular Pax, or do you want to go True Shot again? No, no, you go Sparks Pistol this time, of course. Of course you go Sparks Pistol, right? What else would you possibly go? Double... actually, maybe double single shot weapons is not the great idea that I think it is. Maybe I rethink this for a moment. Maybe we go Lamat. Yeah, maybe you just go Lamat, so you've got a shotgun. Maybe that's okay. Then let's get this set up and let's get in there. I am almost out of money. We are coming down to scraps right this moment, actually. I am afraid to say. Let's take a choke beetle because it's free to me because I already have one. And over the course of this stream, what I was actually teaching you all how to do is go hunt broke. Congratulations! Actually, I'm here to teach you how to go hunt broke today. As you can see, we are now down to 54 hunt dollars. By playing vaguely expensive loadouts, and not extracting with bounty even once. That's the trick, is just be bad at the game. But you know what always makes me feel better after losing a hunt game? Another bite of cinnamon roll. I'm almost done with it too. We could probably finish it during this game. You know what would be good on it? If I put some butter on it and like warmed it up in the microwave. Not this one, but like future cinnamon rolls, you know? Just add a few more calories to it. But I feel like it would soften it up and, you know. Ooh. Oh, it's Scupper Lake. Okay, alright, we're back. We're back. Hold on, let me sit up. Let me sit up. Let me assume the gamer posture. We're back, we're back, we're back. It's Scupper Lake, folks. I'm home. I'm home. We can do anything. This is what we needed, you know? Every hunt session I have to make like a pilgrimage to Scupper Lake. If I don't, then I can't play the game properly. The gamer lean engage. No, what you gotta do is you gotta put your chest forward. You gotta put that ass back, right? You know, shoulders back. You know, it's a good posture. Legged. Oh. Much better, much better. I already feel more alive. Oh, goodness gracious. Because it's like, I don't know, the gamer neck, I don't feel like it increases performance, right? You know, if you're leaning in, counting pixels, it's like, you know, you're really reducing your effective field of view, you know? When really the way that you gotta play is like a dinosaur. You gotta detect movement. You know? Like, I'm not counting every pixel. I'm just relying on my naturally, you know, programmed instincts to detect movement. And then I can respond like a T-Rex. Oh my fucking god, what a throw. That axe is gone, besties. I'm sorry. I don't know where it's gone to. Oh my god. No, no. Who knows? That axe has gone to space. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, axe. I'm like half expecting to see it impacted on a wall over here, but like that was not the angle to be throwing that at. Oh. And what else we got here? We're gonna go on down to Alice Farm. Gonna see the folks. I may have just heard an AI activation to our south. Yeah, and I hear the horse too. It's really far. So it's not going to be in these woods. It's going to be like further south in this area. So we want to be a little careful now. Where's our clue? Right over here. Yeah. They're here. Are they here? It's so hard to tell, actually. No, I think they were here, is what I just heard. I think they just passed through. They're probably heading to Lock Bay now. And just engaged somebody. I hear ducks popping off in the river. It's probably AI getting caught up in the chains. Oh my god, you're alive? Fuck. Jesus Christ, that horse. Have fun, try not to die, gotta go. Or do, can't control your life. Given the way I just dealt with that horse, I'm probably dying here. We've got to rotate away from this. There's somebody on that side of compound. There's somebody right over in this area that AI was tracking for a moment, it looked like. There's a foggy map too. That was violent. That was such a violent way to put down that horse. It deserved a much more humane kill. But I couldn't give it to him. They should be close. But they're not so close that they're activating this clue. So they're like on the far side of this building. Let's see what's going on in the world, the Devant Ranch, and let's deal with these teams a little bit. Watch for traps. Once again, we're just finding ourselves constantly on the tail end of somebody else's fight. Like they were here fighting. There they are. They're so close. They're right in these bushes. Found you. Now we leave. So they were engaging somebody else out that way, and I ain't dealing with it. That is not, as they say in the business, my problem. Yeah, we slink away. We took our shot, and then we follow sniper principles. We reposition. Fuck. That's gonna give us away. Sucks. There's not really anything I can do about it from here. Just gonna do what we can to get to the actual bounty fight and blend into the chaos. Really? Okay. Alright. Cool. Screw me, I guess. I am, like, so off with these axes. Normally I am able to, like, consistently hit that headshot there. But that's twice now today I've, like, completely overshot it. No melee tool is unfortunate, but at this point, not the end of the world. I will move on. I don't feel like doubling back to a supply just yet to pick up one more axe. Like, ideally, we should be fine just to creep up here to compound and get to work. Those birds aren't agitated. So I think we're... Fuck. Missing high chance headshots? Are you one of my snipers at XCOM? That's me. Let's just deal with that now while I've got this ready for a reload. I see you. I see that cheeky little peek. I know exactly what you're doing, bestie. Cool bleed ammo. Not gonna kill me though. Let's switch over to bleed.
Hello?
Scoop. Alright, we're getting out. Go north, go north. We're gonna make some fucking money today. Oh my lord, okay. So there's two, he's just called two, and then me. Alright, we can get out, we can get out. I don't think there's anybody actually on our side. We're not gonna take the other extract. We're gonna go the long way. Oh my lord, okay. Yeah, nobody's chasing us, we're good. Alright. Normally, I mean, that was kind of a fun fight. I might have wanted to stick that out. However, given that we're hunt broke, there's nothing more for me to gain there. It's time to leave. You know, you gotta know when to hold 'em. You gotta know when to fold 'em. You gotta know when to walk away. I'm back. I have to deal with the Microsoft Office BS. Oh no. Well, welcome back. I hope that that is done with for the time being. Oh my gosh, that's exhilarating. And this is what we live for, is the rare victory. This has made it all worth it. We get a couple cheeky little kills. We go home. I even get a free beetle out of it. Free choke beetle. I got 2 Herberts. This is Herbert 1. Little guy. Nothing. Not a full sweep, but I had to fall. I kind of mistimed it. Then uninstall tools takes so long to install the apps. It sucks. Oh no. God bless the Maynard, you know? Good gun, good gun. Those bleed rounds out here doing work, let me tell ya. Oop. And we just clear our way through this AI, and we have a grand old time. Double check our clear, we're looking good. And there should be nobody, like, within the zip code of this extract, right? We should be all good. So we took one of the further extracts from all that noise. Alright. And that, folks, is about how you win a bounty hunt. Is you be a little fucking rat. Oh, well done. Thank you, thank you. Oh, that Maynard hip fire's too good, honestly. Like, I love it. I love it, but it's like, it's probably a little too good if I'm being real with you. I mean, that thing's a sniper that hip fires, like, reliably like that. Like, that's specifically why I carry, like, the Maynard Dum Dum, is to basically use it as, like, a Dum Dum shotgun. But it feels good, what can I say? Let's see what we were dealing with here. Yep, we finished off this one team. We got the last kill on them, the poor bastards. Didn't even know I was there. Oh, and we killed this one outright, too. Really? Really? We killed this one outright? Does that mean... Oh, I see what was going on here. So the lady we killed was the last member of her team. We killed her and finished off the team, and then this was another team, the guy that, like, talked at us and we squared off with the shotgun, was this fella, I believe, that ran in. They were not part of the same team. They weren't attempting a revive. They wanted to secure the bounty for their team. That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. Alright. And then that means there were 2 teams left fighting there. That makes the count work out. Hell yeah. Alright, alright. And we'll throw on some of our decent little perks here. I should have saved enough for Doctor, but I do have enough for Doctor. I just need to get rid of Whispersmith. And, Dauntless. And that gives me Doctor. There we go. This hunter's just gotten a lot stronger. I don't need 2 choke beetles, believe it or not. Honestly, I don't even really need choke beetles, on this hunter, if we're being completely honest. I don't really need any of those. Fire beetles could be fun, but choke beetles, maybe not. Is Corvid your favorite hunter? Yeah, I'm a big Corvid fan. I've got a few that I really like, but Corvid I bought here recently, so I'm real obsessed. But Corvid's like a long time, has been one that I've wanted for a really long time. Particularly Brood. There's 2 Corvid hunters. They're both Plague Doctors. Brood is our Lady Plague Doctor. And then other favorites, I am very partial to Private Eye, who used to be kind of my main hunter. And I also am quite fond of Beekeeper and Shroud, who honestly I should put back into rotation. You know, I've been playing a lot of Corvid. I should probably start switching it up and diversifying. You know, I earned these skins. And they're damn good, too. They're really good. I mean, like, look at Beekeeper here. Like, that's a sick skin. Beekeeper used to be, like, my go-to solo skin. She's kind of scary like that. Nah, Plague Doctor clears them all. Well, yeah, but, like, I'm very partial to... I guess I'm very partial to Plague Doctors, you know? I'd never really thought of it like that. But I'm a fan. What can I say? I'm a fan. Oh. Well, gosh, I've probably got time for one more. I'm honestly getting a little bit tired, if I'm being real with y'all. I definitely do not have all of my energy back after being sick, is what I'm realizing sitting here. We're what? We're scantly 2 hours in? Oh no. Goodness gracious. You know, we're like 2 hours in, we got one win under our belt, and I'm like, oh, time to retire. I hunt showdowned real good. Yeah, I might want to go take a shower and relax a little bit before I go off to work. That's the drawback of the gamer posture. +2 gaming, -2 energy per game. Yeah, maybe. Maybe that's the hidden drawback. It takes so much energy to keep a good posture. I don't know. But yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead and close up shop for today. I think that's just gonna be what we gotta do. I've got work in like... I mean, I am gonna be sitting in the meeting in like less than an hour. So, yeah, probably a good idea to go shower and get dressed, and I don't know, maybe I'll have time to eat a little fruit and watch a video before I head out. Here, let me close this out, and I'll say goodbye to y'all. I'll say goodbye to y'all properly. I think actually the, is this still working? Is this still working? I think it is. Oh my god, it's still working. Oh, wow. Have a good one. Thanks for stream. Thank you all for being here. I know I played some pretty shitty hunt. As per usual. We all know that I'm trash at this game, but thank you all for hanging out. I had a really good time. We will, with any luck, be back later tonight. I'm not gonna make a guarantee because... Oh my gosh, clearly my energy levels have taken a hit. Turns out starving for a couple days, because you can't eat, does that to you for some reason. That's crazy. They should probably fix that, like, next patch. That doesn't seem right to me. Kind of unbalanced. But energy levels permitting, we'll be playing a bit more Hunt with Mel tonight. So that'll be real late. That'll be here probably around midnight my time is when you can expect to see that. So that's in like 10 hours, you know? If any of you Europeans and otherwise, you know, are even awake at that time, you know, we might be here. If not, you know, we'll see you when we see you. Probably going to be playing a lot more of this game. I want to get back in the swing of it. I want to be good at Hunt again. So, you know, we'll do what we can. But thank you. Maybe you'll be like 6 a.m. for me. Well, you can wake up early for it then, Antro. Here, let me just casually demand that you conform your sleep schedule to my stream. You know, that may or may not be happening. Oh, but all you have a lovely, lovely day. I will be doing my best while I'm at work. I've forgotten how to do an outro. Oh god, does anybody have the notes? Anybody got those sitting around anywhere? I don't think I do. Oh god, how are we supposed to do this? This is the problem with alters and switching. We never remember shit. Oh, I think it's something along the lines of be good to each other, be safe, take care of one another, brush your teeth. I'm just about to. I mean, I've been eating sugar like for the past 2 hours. I'm definitely gonna go brush my teeth. And we'll catch y'all later. Bye bye.